Studio is a true open broadcast source. That's what it stands for, open broadcast software. It's very true to that. This is broadcast software. You can do so much with this, and it's very scalable. You can do as little, just simple desktop recording, or have multiple cameras hooked up with multiple monitors, multiple streams, turn it into a whole TV station if you want. It's pretty cool. You can even key out yourself in the background and do live thermal key and all that stuff. But we're not going to do anything complicated like that for this. All we're going to do is we're going to start with a scene right here. And we're just going to make something record our desktop background. So what we're going to do that is we want to make sure our scene is going to be here by default. This is a scene 1. So that means this will be the default location for all the sources we're sending it. So basically scenes are your entire view of what the audience will see. And sources is what the audience is going to see per view. So let me kind of explain what that is. What we're going to do is we're going to click on this plus sign here. And we're going to go to display capture right here. And we're going to click display capture. I'm just going to call this display capture 1. That's what we're going to do. That'll make it easier. And I'm going to press OK. And here you can see this is our display. Let me kind of explain what that is. What we're going to do is we're going to click on this plus sign here. And we're going to go to display capture right here. And we're going to click display capture. I'm just going to call this display capture 1. That's what we're going to do. That'll make it easier. And I'm going to press OK. And here you can see this is our display. It is capturing it. And we need to pick which display. We can do display 0, which is 1, or 1, which is 0, which is this one, or that one. This is my second monitor over here. You can see this is the original one. So if I pull this over, you can see that it is the second monitor, but I will actually capture this one. So pick the one you want, then press, and you also have capture cursor. If I turn this off, my cursor is nowhere to be seen. You can see that highlighted. You can see I would prefer to keep this on, especially if you're doing these screen capturing. That would make it easier for whoever you're trying to teach or show where you're actually clicking on. And I'm just going to press OK, and now we actually see our screen. Now, as far as that process goes, we're about set. Now, let's talk a little bit about what these scenes were here. Let's click this little plus here and make scene 1. So basically scene 2. Notice if I click here, we go to our desktop, and if I click here, we fade away. This is a different scene. So what I could do is I could click here, go back and click the plus, and then click on display capture again. Call that display capture since it's this one. Click the second monitor. Press OK. So now I can switch between my second monitor over here and my first monitor over here. So this is a pretty cool feature we can switch before. We have almost unlimited options of different screens. We can cut between different monitors entirely. We even have our transition that we can go to cut. So when I click, it just instantly snaps, or we can do a fade, and I can make this long or short. We'll do like settings. Right now, if we try to record some stuff, is almost exactly the same. Now we're going to do not too big of a deal. I'm going to leave that for there. Now we're going to hop over to stream. We're going to skip this for now, but we're going to come back to it. Next we're going to go to output. This is some very important stuff. First off is video bit rate. If you're recording 1080p, you're going to do 3,500. If you're recording 720p video, 2,500 is fine. For me, I'm going to do 3,500 because that's the best way to do it for me. Now, move down to encoder. Click on this. We have hardware NVENC, and then we have software. Let's talk a little bit about these differences. NVENC is basically trying to use integrated graphics in your CPU to record this. So you're going to have less quality, but it's going to have less impact on your CPU and GPU because it's being handled internally with your integrated graphics. Assuming that you have that. If you do not have that, then just
catch back up. Overall, OG still holding the 5k lead.
Yeah, and it's going to be really hard for the boy to ever catch up to that Sven and farm. When he died, this Sven just capitalizes much more because he farms faster and faster than that.
Or just overall, Seb having a Midas, you know, you can sort of see the cause across the board of OG scaling away that Secrets aren't quite ready for. So Secret, they've got to continue to try and look for these fights, look for this action. And the front tops in here, go for the hills, is he ever going to blink off in time? No, the timing's not quite there, straight back into the pit. Secret, catch off the corner.
That was one of the first times I've seen this game that Thompson very far out of position. No one really near him. He's just really trying to slowly burn down that tower, but in a very risky position there.
They've got strength from BKB up. It's very close to having money for the small crit.
Fresh is scouted. They're trying to take a fight here while Thompson's...
The DTC falls him with the Master Madness. Matsu's got decent attack speed, so as long as he can find the bash, he's going to be doing it. They have got a good fight themselves, though, OG around the pin. They're one with the Arcane, he wants to go past the bell string, jump straight over the side, he's taking out to half HP. They need the Grimcade to try and save him, get him out towards the pit of the field. Again, Saxa, he just finds the controllers at the lane down, right to both Zai and Matsunaman, they're both dead. Seb's trying to keep the back lines after they're busy. Zai actually still somehow survives, finally falls there. The final blast from Thompson, and Midway, he's not done yet. He's running over towards Nisha. Sentry's dropped out. Poppy and Nisha are in the team. Poppy will get out, but Nisha, he's not going to be quite as fortunate as OG find a third. All three of Secret's claws taken out.
Great play by Seth. He just beelines to the back line, silences everybody with the Hidden Fear, and then Midway was able to focus fire. Sure, Dota gets clipped by the bolt, but it only hits like one here. Yeah, you can see Seth. He just ran at Poppy. He didn't allow him to really get any good spell off, and if it's the Night Stalker who getting AA blasted, then he did his job.
And with these sort of kills, you look at Seb Zai in his next fight, he's going to have a full control. When this Night Stalker comes running with you with a BKB, then there's nothing you can do to stop it. All you've got is the chrono, and that won't be enough most of the time of how tanky Seb's going to be with that BKB now.
He's going to just be able to, he actually just runs at the back line, and they're not going to do anything against him. Matu finds Thompson here. Oh, Little actually stuns into the cross as well. I'm going to awkward there.
He's got a BKB in an Aegis. And Midway, a couple of times he's going to have to pop the BKB, and that will stop them from going on. But again, you can see Matsu in this position, he's just dropping it down. We'll see this play earlier.
No, this is the one he just did. Yeah, he relocated bottom. Not sure what. I'm not sure about that. I think maybe he was trying to play with the stunner, but he just lost the tether for a second there.
Still 5k lead for OG with one. An incredible position right now, just 6k ahead of anyone in the game. It's massive slam.
Yeah, this span is huge, and I think it is really important, like we pointed out, that Midas for Seth is going to really pay dividends in this game because of how aggressive they're able to play. And if he gets a blink and a BKB, sure, both can get these turtles out, but the backline is going to be so disrupted.
Saxa, he's going to throw the full block of the ice there, the backup comes in, Saxa does go down, but Midway no time set, they're going to try and fight against them. Zai's going to take out the two of them. And of course, Poppy, he was left behind, so OG finds something, but Zai will make sure that no cause will fall that time to OG. As we've seen Nisha just continue to build all the arms to enable his teammates to really help Matsu and throw down this sort of solo quest with the cape and ways to make sure that Matsu can jump in and have the strength required to take down these big heroes like this fan.
He actually forced the BKB. It's also just protects Matsu as well. He's got this decent amount of armor when he's not Mask of Madness, but a lot of times he's Mask of Madness. He'll throw that solo on top, he's up at 24, so that high physical damage from Sven can be slowed down too.
The pressure really is on pretty much Matsu and Yapsor to just do it because they're the ones that are going to be starting the fights, getting the jump most of the time looking to chrono or the bleeding to borrow strike. They've got to be finding great ways to jump, and they've got to try and capitalise on any opportunity that OG give to them when OG starts to group up.
The one thing is though, maybe with BKB, it's getting long. He's had to pop it. I actually think it might just be at 5 seconds now. Let's take a look at it. I'm not sure about BKB really quickly. No, we can have it. Okay. Well, it's like 5 or 6 seconds, I'm sure, but at this point. He's got a full data that's finished up, so he's got to hit hard, and he needs to hit hard because, like you said, BKB is going to start ticking down, and you know that Secret, they're itemizing. Like you said, they have the blink daggers that are going to be there to disengage with the Axon, and I did see that Lotus Orb. It is almost pressed up there for him, so. We're at 19 too. So they're keeping themselves very farmed on all of their heroes here.
She's still got that ward on the high ground. So some good info to work with. There's secrets around this area.
Good one, he's running in.
He's going to challenge out forward.
He's the one up.
Of course, one of the strong frames of the run is helping out to destroy that initiation. And he just goes back in his zone as Nisha walks in out to put the BKB himself. Good one. We're going to finally have the target. Secret's going to do best to just get out of it. They've got the god strength out of it. Over towards mid, Matsu having the BKB as he is worried about OG being able to make the jump. Sam's still trying to go and past the tower. Mid-back. Find the chance to back in over the cooker. Oh, it comes out. Matsu like Matsu's dead. Nisha's going to fall as well.
Too much damage.
No, not the chrono they needed there. Tried in an attempt to hold back OG, but OG ended up still getting the 2 kills anyway. The chrono, it stops nothing. Yeah, so he can try to replay Castle with his ball strike heavy. It's a lot of damage. He's able to take down the 2 of them. A big play for Yapso.
He went through a pass though. He actually hit on the ground right in front of him. He double tapped.
At least it wasn't needed to kill off Saxon Thompson. Yeah, was having enough damage on his own with that jump. Nisha giving the big tips over towards Yapso. Yapso basically just putting a stop to OG actually being able to push up and punish this pretty long duration when Nisha and Matsu are out of the game. Yapso holding on for Secret.
Comes in clutch there. That's one of the best plays that you can do when you're on those high grounds when you've lost these heroes. You just catch someone off guard. They're probably like, there's no way they make an initiation on us when we're running into the high ground. Find the 2 ideal targets. Yeah, oh my god, the ice blast. I think he may have double tapped it. I don't think he got hit by any type of silence there.
See, it's the big one play. He was just trying to throw it out in front of him in preparation for the spam jumping on top of him. That's what it's
Level 18 already on that AA as well, so max level ice blast. They're keeping it at a 6k. It only jumped up to what, like 8k gold lead, I believe, for OG, so they're keeping it level here, and I think that's pretty good sign here for Secret. Because they want this game to go late. They want this one to be able to somehow catch up with this Fed. Still got a lot of time for him to do so.
And needs at least this next time really complete before Max is going to have a chance.
His BKB is also very long. That is the scare too, because there's a lot of different forms of control for him. And they're getting more items to deal with that chronosphere. The AI disc now finished for the partner.
Nice from Rapso as well, getting the blade on next, and he knows BKB's getting low. He's with that sort of combo of the Bow Strike Epi and Evo. You're going to do serious amounts of damage, even to these high HP strength heroes on OG's now, like I said. And
it is another form of save in a way. Like after the stun comes out, you can't even. He doesn't want to stop the expert guy like Anisha.
We're going to see him jump for Poppy. He just gets taken out instantly off the back of the stun, so I will be able to disengage with the rest of Secret. They're out there. Yapso stuns up to the base. So we'll just be Poppy down outside of the base. He himself does have buyback and the Ice Blast if OG choose to continue to push in. I saw an 870 crit, so very likely that his HP was under that amount as mid-one flew in. He took him out at least 2 maximum hits.
Bloodthorn finished, they're going in. There's no buyback on mid-one. They didn't want to crush that issue right there. 30 seconds.
They've got the chrono. So Matsu, he's got to do something spectacular with the chrono. We'll see. Ready, Matsu, it's getting gone. See the jump forward from Yapso, trying to keep mid-one off map. The mid-one popping the BKB to make sure he's not dragged back on the edge. Notel also taking out to the side, starting and getting back up. Notel is going to be back on the front lines. They're going to re-relocate the questions if OG want to try and swing back in with it. Set, popping the ultimate. He's up on the high ground. Who are they going to be able to find? They're just going to let the arrow down. They don't want to go back in the Notel. Maybe they're going to go back in after he dies. He's going for the corner on the back line. Thompson, Saxon towards Saxon first. Saxon goes down. Who's towards Thompson, but Thompson, he's got the Ian. Thompson's in the top. He's going to fight this side. Matsu has to jump around the top.
going to just aggressively ag stun in, because he actually torrented boated right on top of himself at the initial. So they didn't have the torrent of the boat in the start of the fight. I think maybe just blanketing his team with the rum too, just to protect what's the spend. It was an interesting series of spells that ended up happening before that hurdle, but it ends up working out for them very nicely, and they close that gold lead. OG have been stopped here with their early aggression. Looking like Secret have started to gain control of this game.
They've got some solid tier 4 arms, at least on Secret's line. I'm seeing Kunkel with the Havoc out, actually.
Yep.
Great strength, great damage, and Minotaur horn if Zach wants to be able to grab that and actually sort of chance for dispel with that short BKB duration. And they also just found a leveler. One of the ones that Imagine Matthew's going to be very fucking happy to have himself. So a serious step up in attack speed for him.
Yeah, and I think it timed as well, like I believe too, for Carnival Yasuo.
Is that how Secret was? Honestly, I think Secret just got sort of the jackpot with the ball clear 4 arms there.
Yeah, I think they actually got the favorite ones.
For the heroes they're playing, they're going to be very happy with those finds. Yes, time's everything up right there.
So,
Alright, so Galen's a Secret fan. That's some good energy right there.
Side spotted, and instantly trying to get out. Montu, then the fear, gets the big kicking off.
Oh, time one. It's there just in time. One more hit from mid-one and they would have done it. The timing in favour there of Matu as he's able to jump away. So he's going to get over on the side of OG.
They got Flicker. Flicker's pretty solid.
I mean, especially, this is a very Thompson-esque guy, right? He loves to be jumping and juking all over the place.
Can't Flicker with your current though.
You can't flicker before him.
You can't Flicker before him.
That is true. Flicker still into the corner.
Deeper into the corner.
You might even blink out and flicker back in. You know, it has happened before. You just press all the buttons. They don't necessarily do what we're hoping to do.
Chrono is back up. No God Strength for OG right now, so they have to be careful. They're still missing 2 of their tier 4 items as well, so they can still finish up grabbing those.
Let's see what OG's able to get with that. So he's actually having the carry code. Minotaur right now. Favoring out extra armor.
Near 25 also on mid one. Another important big spike if he takes that talent, which he most likely will. He took the stun duration.
I guess this is the thing then, because we did see it on the other series the other day when Nico Baby took it, and we just sort of started questioning. It was like, is this just a thing now? No, going for the boost of damage of the additional God Strength damage, because if you're not aware, everyone is taking the time to give him +1 on the stun duration rather than the 50% extra God Strength damage.
It's an illusion. The illusion is kept there on the Covenant. I think he wants the extra disable versus this Void.
Yeah, I guess this makes sense. We've seen a few times Matu, he's been very close to going down. As mid-one, where the hell? It's going to come in. And now the Ice Blast is going to fly over the 2 of them. The fear will push them back, but mid-one's taking so much damage, he's able to get the BKB off and run away.
But he's AA blasted. If they get another hit on him, he's likely to die.
Matu finishing him off. Mid-one is buying back for this fight, but Secret, they're standing strong. This is a tough fight for OG to turn. What can they do? They come over the stun, looking towards the Void. Yamso's in, he's silenced up for now. The turret hooks onto mid-one. Secret will start to disengage. Mid-one popping the ghost strength, looks to chase it, gets the sun onto his eye, looks at Lord Yamso. He's been dusted up to the high ground with the Burrow Strike. Yamso's able to break away with the X-Mark from Nisha. Mid-one strike back. Seb trying to stay on top of Matulaman. The nighttime comes to an end. Matu, he's got to be careful. Mid-one, he's in range. Gets him with the sun. He's along the shot. The Avalanche is there. Matu still falls as Mid-one's able to fight with that final hit. Poppy comes in, hits him with the killing touch, slowing him down. They bring him under the Ice Blast threshold as Mid-one, he's out of the game. A die back on the Sven. Zach's trying to clean up as he comes in from the side. He's looking over the side. Nisha, Nisha and Yamso, they just run down Seb. The Night Stalker's gone. It's only down to Thompson and Saxa left right now. As Thompson, he's keeping his distance. Saxa into the trees. He'll start to TP out. He's away. The buybacks coming out there from both sides. Both teams losing their carry. OG for the longer period though. 100 seconds without mid-one.
Thompson's dragging this creep wave here. Pushing it forward there. Even jumping in.
They're still hit.
Away.
They're not scared.
Oh yeah, this is dead.
Oh my goodness, that damage. That damage.
Yeah.
Look at a couple of DPS heroes here, right?
T-Crep plus that Bedlam talent plus level 18 on the Willow. Got enough damage.
I mean, it just destroyed it. Absol was gone. Not a chance for him to be taken back home safely by Zach.
They did get the die back though onto mid-one, and he's really starting to suffer. We're seeing the damage that Secret has, and that BKB being so low. They have so many different ways to kite him around.
He's had all these items, obviously, like these Lotuses, Glimmer Capes, and just huge scepters. Many things to make. I think mid-one's fight, just incredibly tricky. He's got to be very, very smart about how he jumps from target to target, because most of the time, whoever he looks for first in the fight is not going to fall. He's got to sort of be thinking ahead and considering who he's going to try and jump for once Secret have used all their saves on whoever he's tried to bait them out on first when he initiates.
Yeah. So he's gone for just raw damage, right? So if you see when they turn on him, he's not very tanky. Even though he has this IO behind him for the tether and for all these heals, he gets hit real hard. Even when the Kunkka starts hitting him, all this does add up. No armor items, nothing like that at all.
Yeah, and I guess that is also a good point as well to mention what we would take the stun, as you've told me before. One of the reasons why you take the damage talent is if you're not, you're going like the SMY and the AC build on Sven, as you say, because he has built a lot of items to buff up his right click. He can afford to just go for the stun duration talent.
He's got good at Seb though. He's got a DD rune, and with this Dark Ascension, he hits hard. He's in for over 600 right now.
But his Midas is off cooldown.
Oh, it is, but he doesn't care.
Still committing on to Nisha. Seb comes the backlines. He's managed to get himself on top of Puppy. Nisha popping the boat down, trying to keep them off. Match is going to step over. He's been silenced now. Zai, he wants to take them out of it.
Oh,
the chrono! The chrono there was a little unnecessary. It didn't need it there. Zai would have got them out anyway. But at least nobody died on Secret. But a little sore that they don't have the chrono. They are going to come straight back out onto the map with the smoke, because Roshan is up, but definitely a deficit here for Secret that they do not have this chrono to fight.
Yeah, they just wanted to full reset because the God Strength was used. They're still going to be looking for this battle though. 20 seconds until they do have the fleet, the ghost ship from Nisha.
Thinking about just sneaking back into Roche.
It's daytime still for another 10 seconds here, so Seb, no Dark Ascension. He's just going to chill in the pit, knowing he's a bit weak for those next 10. Poppy's actually the one with the Minotaur horn, so he can not have to get, not as disabled as much from Seb. Because Seb, you can see every fight, he's focusing on Poppy to get the silence on top of him.
Secret. They're just going to run and see who's inside the pit cell. It's going to be revealed, and he says, what are you doing? This is my Roche. Step aside, step away.
There's that nighttime kicking in.
So it's coming around for the side, but Puppy and Zai start to hold him back a little bit. Of course, Seb incredibly tanky.
God, these fights are crazy.
Doesn't feel threatened at all by these two here as the main damage dealer. Secret right now really being Matuma man. It's all on him in terms of making sure that he's able to stay alive in these fights. They've got to keep him fighting fit. So OG will step into the pit. 15 seconds until God Strength there for mid one, and he'll be able to seriously take down this Rosha. Quite the pace on the side. Still continues to toy around with Seb on the Night Stalker. Wrong time.
They force the Dark Ascension. They start to go away.
Fair's going to catch the turn in mid one. He's in onto Puppy. Puppy's in trouble. He's able to put the ghost set to get out of the side. Needs to put BKB. Turns with the bow. Matu. It's going to be 5 for now. Jumps over in towards Saxon. Saxon's got the yawn. He's up in the air. Puppy's brought back for this attempt. He committed with a BKB onto Saxon. But Saxon, he's going to live. He's out of the side of the ghost. Matu turns over towards Seb. Dragged back by the X mark. Secret, they'll find one. He's in on the Matu. But again, the longest turn. The sun. The outsource there with the follow. Able to borrow strike. As well, Midwood's been hit by the ice path. He's getting low and he'll block. Secret, they keep Matu alive. Still around 85. Mid one for his attempt to get in. The Secret, they might not be done yet. He's still hanging around the pit. Side, he found the cash out, and again, jumps in onto No-Tail in the backup from Matu. They've got the damage to beat down the Io. Seb is trying to run, but he's being slow. The Yaws controls there. They'll surround the Night Stalker. Seb's dead as well. Secret, push OG far away from the pit. 3 of them dead on OG. Secret can step in a Roche, and this Aegis and Cheese will be there.
God, they're playing so well around the BKB. They have all this damage mitigation that comes from the boat. So mid one, he actually didn't have God Strength at the start of the fight there, so he wasn't able to just bring any heroes down really. And then quick buyback, they're able to run that fight back in from Secret. But yeah, all this control is really starting to show. This pit, and even just the talent of the pit at 25 too. So this Fed just gets locked down and played around from these Euros, Lotus Orbit, all these different functions.
As you pointed out earlier, sort of a forewarning, when he gets to this point when his BKB's this low, that's all he has. As soon as it's over, it's sort of fight over for him. So they haven't already at least gotten 1 or 2 kills during that duration. Secret's going to have the control to deal with it.
Yeah, such good disengages. It's. And look at Zai, they've got 300 damage.
There's no buybacks. They've got double chrono. Matu's got a refresher shard. I believe he's still the one to hold it. Yeah, he's got 2 chrono spheres. So Secret are more than ready. Any sort of fight that OG come up with in defense.
They killed his creeps though as he pops a panic. He actually cleaved them, so he wasn't able to heal up fully. Here connects.
See what Secret want to do. Do they want to stick around? There's still tier 2s on the side lane. There's nothing really more to find here, so...
They're real happy with this position after all those sequences of fights here. Matu now in real fighting form there with the backtrack talent too, with a Satanic. Very unlikely for him to get brought down here now. And just some buffs on him too.
Game feels very hard now for OG. Going forward from Matu. Secret just continues to take these towers.
Their itemization is really working out for them here.
It's very difficult for OG to try and just break through this army of Secret now. They've given an incredibly solid showing so far in this 48-minute game. There's been an excellent display between these two teams, but you just can't help but feel now in these later stages this lineup of Secret built around this forward, sort of as the panel touched upon, it's just going to have that greater late game strength than in that built around the Sven.
Absolutely. And they have so many different items to deal with that Sven. Sure, like we said, he went glass cannon, but everyone is actually incredibly tanky on the side of Secret. Even with like this medallion on the AA, they have the solar crest on Kunkka too. They're buffing each other up when they get down on every single time to protect versus that Sven damage. Like you said, now we made double chrono available.
Trying to fight through the backdoor protection here, and I'll tell you what, it's just about doing it, Matu.
He most definitely is with that solar crest.
Yeah, look at him go. Alrighty.
A full hex now for Yapster too, so we're mentioning how much control they have. Throw that in on top also with a timeless relic. OG in a very tough position here now.
I mean, what is the play for OG? You're sort of down 11k. You look at what you have against what they have. What sort of moves are you going for? Is it sort of an attempt at waiting for the high ground push, trying to punish them there? Do you have to try and get out on the map, look for pickoffs, or do you try and go out and you've still got a decent team fight if you get the jump? Like, how do you find a Secret right now when you're behind?
They have to somehow just bait these abilities, honestly. They have to make these chronos whiff, like the blink dagger dodge or something like that. It's really looking like their team fights have gotten so difficult. Everyone is so tanky. Look at that, 52 armor on Underlord. 28, they're all just getting buffed up so much. Like even Sand King has 21, and he's going to be solar crested a lot of the times in the fights too. So I think their damage has just dropped significantly because of the itemization from Secret.
Oh, Thompson needs help.
Oh, maybe what's stunned into the chrono?
He has. He's in trouble. He's in so much trouble. Oh no! An attempt to help out his buddy puts his own life at risk as he just goes zooming straight into the chrono. They come out with the two buybacks. They're looking for Matu. Matu still just so tanky. Shagsa, he's going to be trapped in the high ground. Look what's every jump down to low ground over towards Zai.
He can't even kill those two crits. And look, Zai's still at the head. Still over.
Down to mid-one. He falls back for this. He cannot afford to go down. He'll try and jump over towards Zai. We'll be able to find Zai with a big crit, but No Tail's out of the action. He's dead for 80. Matu jumps into the river. There'll be a buyback from No Tail. Zai and Puppy are out without buyback.
Yeah.
Couldn't OG find something more from this? They found a third. They found Japsor.
They're outnumbered. There's a Puppy out of it.
OG is doing this.
He gave him the cheese.
They're doing it. He's popped the refresher shot. He's looking for a second chrono. He's going to drop it. Wants to take mid-one out. Knows for the stand ball back in. He gives up. No. Thompson's in with the save. There's a quick find the light train. Keeping the one here up. He'll charge everyone with the stun. The silence. He's got Matu by Matu. Still the BKB. The Satanic pops him. Turns out towards mid-one. Mid-one will be saved again by Thompson with the decrepify. Matu goes over towards it. Thompson's taking back over towards mid-one by No Tail. He's healing mid-one up. Mid-one's able to find the haste route. He's on the run. Matu's trying to chase. Jumps in with a time on mid-one. Turns with another stun. Nisha. He's on top of Sansa. Mid-one seeing if he can get back involved in the fight. Yapto. He's in with a power shot. Number two. He jumps over to Thompson. Thompson turns into the grand fight. Matu's still trying to commit. Thompson flickering down with a flicker to the side. Mid-one jumps in with a stop. Matu wants to go for more. They've got the control with the X-Mark on mid-one. Mid-one. He's good with Kate. He's able to go back into the BKB. Looks towards Nisha. Nisha sneaks away with his own good Kate. There's the silence. It's on to Matu. Launches off. Removes the silence. Sets up for the counter. The stun Matu. He does. Satanic but again. The grand fight. He's set up in the air. Yapso's in with the epicenter. He's taken out mid-one. They've taken down No Tail. Thompson is Secret. They're hard on the trail. The little piggy. The flicker won't help him now. He turns. He's got out by the barge track. He's trying to run. He's up once more with the Ultimate Secret. They've hurt him again. He's out of way. Thompson will manage to live, but the damage has been done.
The damage has absolutely
gone. Seb's out as well. No Tail's out for over a minute. And Secret, they've got their pushing power, they've got Matsu and Nisha, and they should be able to do some serious damage to the base now. 20k up, Secret.
Holy shit, that cheese pass off by Nisha onto Matsu earlier, allowing him to have the bandit for the chrono, turns everything. But Nisha gets brought down by these two men damage.
Jump in. Thompson, he's got anything to survive here. That's too much burst. Thompson's down, despite his best efforts. Matsu beating Saxa back to the fountain. Seb's going to be back up. It's just going to be the two of them though against the 5-man push from Secret Nisha. Padesso to finish this one off. I don't know if Seb and Saxa can do anything here against the two of them. The jump's already been made. Caps will never get on Saxa. Seb's going to be looking for the drive behind pop. Inside, they're just ending it. Secret, they've secured this game one. The GG is called. And Secret will take this first game of the best of 5 grand finals, and you can certainly feel it there in that first game performance. Both teams pulling out all the stops to give a spectacular show for the viewers at home.
Holy shit.